EFF leader Julius Malema in Senekal addressing the crowds that are there, EFF members that are gathered there in Senekal outside the court. Let's take you there now live.
Council, members of the Central Command team, leaders of provinces, in particular the province of Free State, members of the region and branch leaders, our ground forces. Thank you very much for coming here today in your numbers to come and stand toe to toe with racist and white terrorists who think they can use the small town to show a middle finger to the whole country. And we said to them, unlike those who negotiated with you in Codesa, we will not allow you to show your white supremacist tendencies when we are here. We are here to fight and die for the land. We are here to fight and die against apartheid, because South Africa still has got apartheid. Apartheid did not end in 1994. Apartheid is showing its true colors today. Those who are rich and privileged are white. Those who are poor, dejected and rejected are black and African in particular. That is apartheid there. We never went to the struggle, to prison, to underground, to exile, just to vote. We did not fight to vote. We fought to own the land. We fought to own the banks. We fought to own the mines. We fought to own strategic industries and any strategic sector in the economy of South Africa. We did not die and get imprisoned to swim with white people in the same beach. We did not die and get imprisoned to go to the same schools with white people. Those are, by the way, the real issue. It is our land. We want our land with everything that comes with it. Let me tell you why we are here. These white Boers are not here because of the farm murder. They are here to use this farm murder to address the issue of the land. They think they can use this farm murder to intimidate us, to stop talking about the land, to move away from demanding the land, because in their memorandum the last time they were here, they said to Ramaphosa, their adopted son, stop talking about the land.
All right, unfortunately we lost that feed, but no doubt our technicians will be working on that. That's EFF leader Julius Malema there speaking to the EFF members, the crowds that are gathered in the Free State in Senekal. He says that he is addressing racists and white, what he calls white terrorists. Says that he doesn't believe that the farmers are here because of that farm murder, and the fact that he believes that they are using the farm murder to intimidate the people, so that there's a no talk of the land anymore. So that's really the tone of that speech currently on by the EFF leader Julius Malema. Of course, that was the much anticipated talk that we had been waiting for. It is unfortunate that we had lost the feed, but certainly we'll get our technicians working on that. We'll also get an update as to what's happening in inside, what happened, pardon me, inside the courtroom. We have a number of reporters out and about there in the Senekal area. Samkele Maseko, the regional Woodboy, also the Tabiso Khadebe inside the court for us. He actually earlier on spoke to the NPA, who said they are indeed opposing bail and they are sure that they will get their way. We'll get more information on that. Let's take you right back to Senekal. I believe that we are back up with that feed. Apologies to you, our viewers.
Won't be a white man who's not apologetic about what apartheid did to us. Our parents are the ones who brought us here. We are still fighting their battles. They did not win these battles. We are tired of living like slaves and adopted children in our own country. We will rather die with our boots on. If they want to kill us, let them shoot us now for our own country, for defending our democracy, for defending our own rights. We are prepared to die in defense of our rights.
Okay, there seems to be a situation there that we are having. We do certainly apologize for that. Hopefully we can get a steadier feed coming out of the Free State, Senekal, where of course what many are calling a face-off between farmers and the EFF is currently taking place. We heard there the EFF leader Julius Malema saying that we are tired of living like slaves in our own country, saying that they'd rather die with their boots on and that they are prepared to die in fighting for the rights in the country, and that the struggle for the liberation is not over. Talking about a land issue, which of course the EFF has really spoken about quite a lot in recent years regarding the issue of land. All right, we do apologize for the fact that we're battling to hold on to that feed, and a lot of people were anticipating that talk and Julius Malema addressing those crowds. I do understand that we are back up, and I hope that indeed we can stay there.
No one goes around using color, using racism to undermine your own fellow white South Africans. You don't just see a white man and say, yeah, you took our land. They are South Africans. They live with us for as long as they appreciate and accept that we are the rightful owners of South Africa, and they are visitors in our country, and visitors must behave like visitors do. Once you display white tendency, once you display white arrogance, whiteness, white supremacist, apartheid apologist, then you will know who we are. But when you love South Africa, when you want to share the wealth of South Africa, when you want peace for South Africa, when you respect black and African leadership in particular, we can coexist. We are not racist. We hate racists. We deal decisively with racists. You cannot hate racism and be a racist yourself. You must be a non-racial South African who says when there is a white person and a black person and both of them are qualified to get this job, a black person will be given a preference because of the history of our past. It is not racism. How can you run first and stand there and ask us to start running when you are too advanced and say to us we are running the same race? It is not the same race. You are going to have to wait there until we arrive there and pass you a little bit, then you can follow us, because you have been ahead. You were given an unfair advantage. So You see whites here in shorts and khakis. They are not here for a murder. They are here to fight back. They are here to undermine the issue of the land. Do not be confused by the so-called farm murders. Let's put this to an end. There is no farm murders in South Africa. There are no farmers who are being killed. And this message must reach that racist Trump. There are no white farmers being killed in South Africa. In South Africa, there are women being killed. In South Africa, there are children being killed. In South Africa, there are women being raped. There are children being raped. Those are the people who deserve our special attention. Not the privileged, white, old racists who are unable to adjust to the new conditions because they are used to being called bus. Not yet. Outsana Basamo. Outsana little plain Mrs. Mo. Outsana Mrs. Mo. So those white racists, Joe Rusa, di try to body bosso, di try to be to the base, ki chona tse di tsingu oppress batho ba bantsho. Today, bapalla ko accepta. Or now they are going to be equal to the people they used to call monkeys. That's what is paining a white man. A white man is paid by the fact that he's going to have to share the same table with a monkey. And with a monkey, we are not going anywhere. We are here. With the EFF tomorrow, we will be here and will be at the same level with white people. We don't want to kill white man. We want equality. A white man is not scared of a gun. They brought it here. How can they be scared of a gun? They are not scared of weapons. They came with weapons when they came here. Don't point a white man with a gun. Don't point a white man with a nopkiri. When a white man jumps up and down, just say to a white man, one day we are going to be equal. He's going to go crazy. That's what makes them mad. The word equality, they don't want to hear it. They don't want to be equal with a black person. That is our struggle. Our struggle is equality. What is equality? The ownership of the economy. What is the economy? The land, the banks, the mine, and any other strategic sector in the economy. That's what we are fighting for. Arelwele makowa. Harebatuba makowa. Black is beautiful. Nothing defeats a black skin. That's why the corner of Yamamole Tazile Chesange the whole day are returning low tenor. That's a beauty of a black man. We don't want to live like whites. We want to live like true Africans who are proud to be black, who are proud to be in Africa. However jealous with their skin, they must leave our skin alone. But Baharaba is next. However it's next. But how can I go show Ubatola ba usheba ba kwata? How so buli mulomo? How so anything? Just walking in with a black skin and they see a black skin. Hana smile, Keshia yala koa, ubone smile si disappear immediately. You have not said a word. the only crime you committed is by being black. Let's go complain now. Kabat baba to Baba libitang kamabito, but you are thugs, you are anarchists, and all of that. The same black people, baile babita Mandela, barke terroristi, barke tsotsi, u adventurous. Ha tswa tronko ka ba mo praise ka mabitso ka ofela. Ke bona batho ba ne ba harintsha Zuma. But anarchists have gone to parliament and all those type of things. Marharnere Luana, Risajiki, Gaba Tomo Bona need. But high EFF Leonard Taringi one need. What's more, why? You are ahead of them. You are a fighter because Uboni Uruna Lebo Tata Mo South Africa. You want to solve that problem. Habaswe Boni. All of them, Babua nonsense, EFF, Babua all types of things, EFF, until the qualim mea play guy. Habafe some mea play guy. Utakwar ways EFF. Manamului, our ways EFF, Achareili. Abata EFF, Maranakweka ufela, Uruha EFF, Uguatata. Tweet Twitter more with an advanced airtime. Urwa EFF, Hafeta Urwa EFF, Lemutabaka Tlapa Loko. Okwari, where is the EFF? The fighter the right when you used to insult us. I grew delete the tweet tell on our Roago Twitter. Yellow war bad. But hey, when you used to insult us, I've never done that. The Munchede the tweet. I live pela internet. The fighter didn't say there were Namutwamudim over a delete account. I disappear. Don't fight them. They are not enemies. They are ignorant. One day they will be educated. And when they are educated, they are going to shout the EFF louder than you. Because Bata Baboni needed that day. You must continue to fight and tell the truth. Harata mo Senekal mo. Retlela tsotsi tse tshwerweng kampo. We have nothing to do with these criminals. Hanke very di supporter na di tsotsi tse. Ne re tla ba re ba file the best of the best lawyers. Ba representa ke legal aid. Na re tla ipatela le bail ya bona. We were going to pay their bail and even say it public. It was not going to be a secret. We will not do that. We will never support them because they committed a crime. Murder is murder, particularly when you kill innocent people. People who have nothing to do with your battles. Because today it's a white man, tomorrow you will kill us for disagreeing with us. We have no time for this tax. We have no time for these criminals. We are not here for them. Their families and friends should know that we did not come here in support of these criminals. They must never confuse us to be friends of criminality. A revolutionary is not a criminal. A revolutionary does not support criminals. Criminals belong in jail. Criminals must rot in jail. We are here because white arrogance displayed itself on this street. We were here to confront it toe to toe. Where is the white arrogance? It's in the periphery there. We don't want nonsense here. Here, this street belongs to us. These government buildings belong to us. This town belongs to us. We walk freely everywhere without being scared or being fearful of a white man. You know why? We are liberated up here. We are not scared of a white man. We will never say to the children of the white man, that's the same way our parents did. it ended with our parents. So some white racist journalist who has been tweeting rubbish the whole day, when I say to you, feel free, enjoy the streets of your town, he says Malema has sent his people to cause anarchy in town. You know why he thinks like that? He sucked racism from the breast of his mother. He was taught racism by his racist father, who says white people, when they roam around town, they are a problem, they are anarchists. Why? Because they are black. He says that, using News 24 platform to hide their racism. No, blacks, the monkeys are all over town. Malema has opened the cage for the monkeys to play in town. Why? White people like him do not want white men in town. A black man in town. That's why, where does Malema stay? He lives in the suburbs. Yeah, but he says he's representing black people. I'm not representing black people to stay in the shacks and in squatter camps. I'm representing black people to get out of poverty and go and stay in better places. You want to stay in Alexander, it must be out of choice. You want to stay in Bloemfontein in town, it must be out of choice. You can afford, yes. Have you not stolen money? Yes. Choose where you want to stay. Hey, Pilia Baba. Barbar Zama ka prison wapa. Ka rena re tsamaya jali yo tsa makgowa ba ka se re gone ka prison. You must be successful in everything you do. You know why? A success of a black man is offensive to a white racist. When you do things in business, in your profession, do them to the best of your ability. Because if you fail to run a spaza shop, they call that another black failure. Because every time you fail, they are happy. Hey, black man, whatever you do, you must know you represent all of us. When you've got a woman and you are holding here, on a waist, stop it. She must not repeat herself. A black gentleman, sorry my sister. Barry, how about define a rape? There's reactionaries, but rape is at a point of penetration. How penetrator as I know, but as rape. In the EFF, rape is at the point of penetration, and even during sex. How can you stop it? In the middle of sex, you must stop, because to continue, it's rape. Oscar negotiator, don't negotiate when you are inside. Palma. Go outside. What happened? What happened? Yarina rape in the EFF is not only at the point of penetration, it's at any time when she withdraws consent. How think of all of us black people, that when you continue and you're going to be charged of rape, that's how you protect us. We are all going to be protected as rapists because of you. Black men, take responsibility. Protect the black skin, protect the black child, protect the black woman. Do not rape them, because your individual action is a reflection on all of us. Let us be a successful race. Let us fight to be an exemplary race. A race that will own shops, that will own land, that will own banks, and all of everything we own should become successful. Comrades, Don't confuse what we are doing here to mean this is the revolution. This is not the revolution. The revolution is still coming. Here, we are just firing the warning shots. Yeah, but is that man? But when you ile hampi, rebatwere hampi ka uba motorukumu. Today, bakasi kene kotwila. They don't tell you this journalist. Worry, when those boys entered the court, but two shots behind that glass, there were two black women. How about two black women? But if those shots were shot by a black man, you would have known how many women were in that office the day they shot. They will never tell you. That day, no life was lost. That day, a van of the police was banned. Till today, no one is arrested except that bipolar person who's inside prison. No one is killed. Those people came here. Those people shot in court. And then Bakena into the cells where those two black brothers are. Bapita batshwara le mati la disele. Bapalla kulibula, bapita batshwara le fastere. Right in the cells. Police were nowhere to be found. The state was nowhere to be found. But those who died in Marikana, those who were shot at Marikana, they were not in court, they did not fire the shots, they never went inside the court to threaten a judge or a magistrate. They were in a mountain. There was no public. There was no life under threat. They sent a hash. They did not send an ambulance. The day they killed the Marikana people, they sent a hash because they knew what they were going to do. Today, here, there is no hash. Today, there is no hash here. Despite the fact that the white racists and the EFF were threatening each other, there is no hash today here. You know what? There is a white man in the vicinity. They will never shoot where there is a white man, because they are scared to see a blood of a white man. But in Marikana, they did not waste time. They sent the hash because the white man was not around. If you doubt what I'm saying, go and look at the video of Fees Must Fall in Cape Town and Stellenbosch, where black students put white students in front and say, let's march. There was no shooting that day. There was no harassment that day. Why? There was a white man, not even a white man, a white child in front. They are not only scared of their parents, they are even scared of the Klein Mrs. and the Klein Vas. That's your government. The leaders of the ANC say, don't go to Senekal because those people of the farms are former generals. They can go to hell with their former general status. We are here and there is nothing they can do. We are not our parents. They must try us. We don't play games. We don't go around provoking anyone. But if you provoke us, you will know us. If you push us, we will not say like our parents, sorry, we push twice. Push outside what push Mara, we will not start you. How can Tunya, those two shots you shot at two black African women in this court, innocent women, try those 2 shots with us. We will finish a magazine on your body. We will not shoot 2 shots. We are not ANC, which is going to say, hey, we reconcile with people who never asked for reconciliation. We are not ANC that accept the apology which is non-existent. They've never apologized. So why do you go around and say, let's forgive and forget and move forward? Forgive who? Who apologized when, where, and how? Because Africa already sorry fela. O swantse o tle o tshwere dikgomo. O re ke kgopela tshwarelo ke le senyeditse. Here are the cattle as a sign of you being apologetic and showing remorse. When did de Klerk give us cattle as a sign of remorse and apology? When did the grandchildren of Botha, of Malan, of Verwoerd, of Kruger, when did they apologize? Where are the cattle which they must give as a sign of remorse? Because that is an African way. I'm an African. Helen Zille, if you are an African, you will know that white people, for their genocide against black people, for their apartheid, for their rape, for their murder, when they apologize, they must do it the African way. We need cattle. And today, cattle are no longer working. Cattle, we use them for a synonym of money. They must pay us billions and billions in reparation as a way of apologizing. Without money accompanying apology, we will never be friends. Otherwise, Christian will turn in his grave. Otherwise, Steve Biko will turn in his grave. Otherwise, Solomon Makambo will turn in his grave. We want a genuine apology which is presented in an African way that shows remorse. If you don't know what we mean, go and ask Clicks. They will tell you how it is done. Clicks it's a mosela between their thighs. Sorry, EFF. Sorry, Mr. Malema. Rabashev. Rar Utsering. Bari, retire the sanitary pads. Retafaba Tubale, Nali the sanitizer. Rebe Rejebana. Bayo Tutela. Edlojeta Bujadi pharmacy for until Bafeja school. Rally Koyalo Liabulela, you are talking. Not lappy the guy sorry. Arisa accept a sorry that is not accompanied by anything. And that thing must benefit black people. Redichere the sanitizer, lady sanitary pads, Chatlik C, Chegai 70,000. Rababoja Rche, Adi Sapapung Limakation, dear into the squatter camps, where we are going to fund the poor of the poorest. They must benefit from this. We are welcoming the sanitary pads because sanitary pads must not be sold. They are a necessity. They must be free of charge, the same way the condoms are free of charge. We are using clicks to show this government that people can get free sanitary towels. Basadi, South Africa, Ekamuka, 70,000 in all towns are going to get free of charge sanitary pads as part of the EFF campaign that these pads must be free of charge. So from today, the Treasurer General asked me that we must announce and apologize at the same time. Or every gathering of the EFF will be accompanied, if we are giving t-shirts, those t-shirts will go for females with sanitary pads in all the EFF gatherings. The courts will be laid in the EFF that sanitary pads must be free of charge. Fighters, thank you very much for your discipline. When you are disciplined, don't think you are a coward. Discipline is not for cowards. Cowards are agent provocateurs. They provoke people and run away. So we, the brave ones, we always roam around. Or maybe bakazama azanga bazami. Now we are going to rest nicely. Let's about at the center of Senegal is the red flag. The red flag is flying high and very high, and no one can drop that red flag. That's what we came here to teach them. Because if we let this Senegal unchallenged and without this type of confrontation, it was going to go all over South Africa. We are stopping it here in Senegal before it becomes cancerous and spread all over South Africa. I thank you for being brave, because many people were scared, many people were threatened. I got a lot of messages with people saying to me, you must be safe, look after yourself. When I joined the struggle, I knew there were two rewards: death or prison. And the ultimate prize will be victory for our people. I did not join the struggle to receive parliamentary package. I did not join the struggle to swim in luxury. If that which I joined when I was young will usher me into death, let it be. No one will tell me, do not go there, it is dangerous, you must be safe. My people are not safe in this country. Why must I be safe? We are here. Nothing will happen to us. Nothing happened to us. Stop listening to doomsayers. They know nothing about the revolution. Today, you carry on your shoulders the mantles of heroes of our struggle, of people who are not scared. Hey Leskaya, hey Maburu Wailo Lebolaya, hey Maburu Gidi General, hey Maburu General, your fellow men are better, may not false teeth here when I want them. I better not black belt in a leo, now better come out to get or Latafa. God undermine. You said, against all of that advice, I'm going to stand for my land, I'm going to stand for my country, and if that means death, so be it. I'm prepared to die. I salute you for that. I salute you for being brave. I salute you for coming and looking at the racists in their eyes and saying to the racists, toe to toe, this is our land. This land will defend it with our blood. This land will defend it with our bodies. We are prepared to die for South Africa. Thank you for being the brave fighters from all over 3 states. You are here to defend your dignity, to defend the dignity of all those black cowards who are scared of white people. Tell them, even if they are cowards, you will continue to defend them. It doesn't matter, for as long as they are black, you know that the oppressor is still in a position of their mind. You are fighting to liberate their mind. You are here even for the cowards. When they see a red beret, they must salute. When you leave, take a picture of this day, because you must go and tell your children, we went to Senegal. to face racism toe to toe. When they say to you, Papa, Mama, what is racism? Racism is violence. I went to confront violence, and violence disappeared when it met the brave black young children of Africa. You are the brave one. You must be proud of yourself. Amanda! Amanda! Viva! EFF! Viva! Aulisama gwala cheche. Acheche le murao. Le samba boy ba cheche. Oh ya Runa, 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 oh ya Runa.
All right, that's leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, addressing supporters of EFF in Senekal in the Free State, mentioning the fact that they didn't come to support the criminals in the case and saying that the criminals belong in jail. We need to get you, of course, that update on what actually transpired inside the courtroom. We'll certainly do that in the next hour. So yeah, that's a wrap up then of what's happening there at Senekal. I assume people will start to kind of disperse from this point, but we'll certainly give you more news and updates on the current situation in Senekal. I'll bring your headlines at the top of the hour. Do stay with us here on SABC News.